The road to any state championship is filled with twists, turns, and speed bumps. But the Warriors Hockey Club weathered the road and made it to the United Center. Ryan Risky has their story presented by Edward Medical Group.
After a trip to the Elite Eight of the Combined Division state playoffs last year, Waubonsie Valley had high hopes for this season, returning the majority of the roster from a year ago. However, in early August, the team took a hit as players from Oswego and Oswego East disbanded from the Warriors to form their own Oswego Hockey Club, depleting the depth of the roster.
That was a disappointment, but we had to make our changes, which we did, and it just gave more players more opportunity to play and show what they can be.
Despite the losses, Dub V knew it still had the talent to be one of the top teams in the Illinois West, as the boys finished fourth in the conference and advanced to round-robin play to battle for the IL West Cup. But the Warriors fizzled out and were unexpectedly eliminated in the first round.
We just said start from scratch, so 0-0 all the games. So we went from there. We knew we could come back against Maine in that game, and then we knew we could play against DHS, Lincoln Way, and Glenbard. We knew we could play with them, so we just did it, and we came out with the wins.
I think what happened there is that when we got knocked out of Illinois West, we just put some hard work in together. And we changed a few things around, and then people started to believe in each other and took certain roles. And by those guys doing their own things, we rolled nicely together as a group, and we just started rolling, and the confidence level just kept going up and up and up.
The Warriors immediately turned their attention to the Blackhawk Cup. Waubonsie was given the 5th seed and labeled as a dark horse by Ross Foreman of A-High News to win it all. The Warriors weren't fazed by that seeding and played their best hockey of the season, cruising to the semifinals to set up a meeting with top-seeded Glenbard, who had beaten the Warriors in all 3 meetings during the regular season. Knowing that a trip to state was within reach, Waubonsie played inspired hockey in that game. Their top 2 scorers, Cade Kenyon and Zach Pierce, led the attack, each scoring twice in a 4-3 upset victory.
It was some of our best hockey against Lincoln Way and Glenbard. Jimmy had just been saying all year, the way we're practicing, we're going to peak at the right time. So, yeah, we missed a couple wins in the Illinois West playoffs that we'd like to have back, but we peaked pretty much at the right time, and we've had some pretty big upsets against Lincoln Way and Glenbard.
With the upset win, the Warriors advanced to the grandest of all stages in high school sports, the United Center, home of the Blackhawk Cup Championship. The BGHW Stampede stood in the way, experienced and confident after winning state in 2016. The Warriors were unable to carry their postseason momentum and trailed early in the game. A pair of late goals were not enough as the deficit was too much to overcome, and Waubonsie fell 7-2. Despite the outcome and battling through a season of tough losses to the roster and in conference play, they still earned the opportunity of a lifetime by being able to play at the United Center.
It's great, warm-ups when you first step on the ice, you're playing on the same ice that Kane and Taze and so many other legends have played on. It's just an unreal experience seeing the fans and everything. So it's something we want to remember for the rest of our lives.
The Warriors will have the majority of their players returning for next season, so we could very well see them back in this spot again next year. For Naperville Sports Weekly, I'm Ryan Risky.